Well, deep breath, England fans. Sweden awaits in a quarter-final, and it's all on the line for Gareth Southgate's side. Frank Stapleton, in England colours, is in the studio with me to preview this one. And look, England's, they're getting through the games, but they're the only team yet to keep a clean sheet. For me, that would be a worry.
I suppose in some ways you would, but you've got to look at the way that they play. It isn't ultra-defensive. We've seen a lot of ultra-defensive. We saw it with Russia, the host nation, all 11 players back behind the ball in their own half from the start. And England, it isn't their strength. Their strength is with the forwards and the midfield players that they've got, people that want to play. It's now up. They've got a back five, which is the system, I think, that suits England, not only in this World Cup. If you go back to 1990, England got to the semi-final then, and they played 3 at the back or 5 at the back, the way you want to look at it. And the responsibility is mainly on those guys at the back. Okay, the sitting midfield player is important because when the fullbacks go, he has the cover either side. That's his job. But I think Henderson's got enough ability, and he's got enough energy, certainly, to do that job. And if they can get the balance right, I'm not saying it's never going to be easy. You're in the quarterfinals, and what's at stake? It's never going to be an easy game. You're playing the Swedish team. Very, very physical, big, strong guys. Set pattern. They're a bit defensive, and I think that's where England have just got to not worry about, just on the break, so that somebody's got to be disciplined enough to make sure that they don't get caught. They've got to be patient. I think there's plenty of ability in this England team. I think because we're here where we are, you probably underestimate the players a little bit because you see them week in, week out, and you see foreign players, you think, oh, he's a good player, but would he be a good player in the English league? Sometimes I try and balance that off. So I think, let's be fair to the England players, got a lot of ability, a lot of confidence in the team. They've got through a pretty difficult game against Colombia. You know, they tried every trick in the book to try and win the match, and it didn't work, and they kept that cool. And that's what I like, and that will hold them in good stead. This game, the Swedes are very, very disciplined. They don't give anything away. They don't mind kicking the ball 50 yards up the field and then relocating back to position. And that's what's going to happen. Be ready for that. Be ready for a long door, tough game. But if England get an early goal, I think they can win. Not comfortable. It's never going to be comfortable, but they can win the game. And I think with the ability in the team. So I'm going to go for England to win. Early goal, 2-0. If it's not an early goal, just go for 1-0.
England 2-0 though, maybe have a look at that as far as this game is concerned. It is a World Cup quarter-final, Sweden taking on England.